Hello colleagues, friends, and co-workers. My name is Joe DiGirolamo, General Manager here at Maple Grove. Today, I want to welcome you to our first virtual town hall. Normally we would gather into the training room all together, at which time we would sit down, we would review our town hall, our successes, and our 2021 plans for this year. Unfortunately, our ability to do that has been hijacked by the worldwide pandemic. Today I introduce to all of you our first, that's right, our first Maple Grove virtual town hall. We felt it was very important to share with you how we've been doing and wanted to make sure you understand how important your role is in our success. Now, without further delay, I'm going to pass you off to the senior management team here at Maple Grove.
Hello Maple Grove team, my name is Daryl Bodden. I am your Assistant General Manager of the facility. Before we get into our 2020 year in review, I'd like to take a minute to thank our 1,051 unionized colleagues and 100 plus management staff for their efforts during these difficult times. Maple Grove as a team ensured our 262 cherished customers across southwestern Ontario, Mississauga, Brampton, Bruce Peninsula, and Northern Ontario had stock on their shelves, and our fellow Canadians had food on their tables. You were truly the essential heroes. Lastly, friendly reminder to wear your mask, sanitize your hands, and practice social distancing. We are in this together. Let's get into our stable performance pillar for 2020. Cost per case came in at $65.8 to a budget of $67.5. Essentially, it cost Maple Grove 65 cents to ship a case from our facility. Maple Grove year to date has shipped out 131 million cases, 11 million cases over budget. This year, we will hit the MG record books with volumes exceeding 150 million. Store direct delivery came in at 1.7 million versus 1.9 million budget. This is when product bypasses the DC and goes direct to store from the vendor. Unfortunately, we came in short, therefore we're unable to leverage from a prod perspective. Direct productivity came in at 113.71 to a budget of 113.14. Champion results from our colleagues. From a full pallet pick perspective, we came in at 22.79 versus a budget of 22.24. This is an area we were able to leverage and gain in productivity. Other notables from a stable performance perspective, we assisted other DCs in the network by taking on some of their volume during these times of need. Shipping over 3 million cases per week since the pandemic hit us. We saw 1 week over 3.8 million. Week 12 will be a week to remember and will be in the MG record books for shipping 3.8 million in 1 week. Great job, team.
Hi Team Maple Grove. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Danny Jesus and I'm the Inventory Control Manager here at Maple Grove. My amazing team and I are responsible for maintaining the accuracy of our inventory, for maintaining the settings of each article, for vendor interbranch and customer claims, for auditing outbound pallets, and for optimizing the layout in our warehouse. I'd like to take this time to review some stable performance indicators with you. Currently, the inventory control department is at 75% of our year-to-date inventory control budget. We are projected to save roughly $400,000 to $500,000 for the year. Our vendor interbranch and retail claims department has saved us roughly $700,000 year-to-date. Amazing diligent work performed by this team. Our assembly quality. The performance indicator is calculated by quantity of errors per 1,000 cases audited. These errors would include mispicks, shortages, and overages. This year we're at our 2020 target, which is set at 1.2 errors per 1,000. Considering we have shipped 143 million cases so far, this error rate would indicate that we have shipped and or failed to ship 179,000 cases or around $4 million worth of product this year. To put that into perspective, The 179,000 cases could fill roughly 5 jumbo Boeing 747 cabins from top to bottom, side to side, and front to back. Our put to active functionality, pallets being pulled directly from the inbound dock, are tasked to be placed directly into the active location if all the parameters are in line. This functionality has saved us roughly 6,400 reach operator hours. And finally, another great news story, our short chase percentage. Calculated by short chases picked versus total cases picked. In 2019, we were at 2.43, and this year, we are happy to say that we are below the industry standard at just a little over 2% mark at 2.02%. A direct reflection of our operations team and our strong inventory layout department. Thank you for all your ongoing efforts, and let's continue to make Maple Grove culturally and operationally the best facility in our Loblaw distribution network. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Esteban Bello. I'm the operations manager over on the grocery side here at Maple Grove. I've been with the company for a little over 15 years and it's been a great run so far. Today I'm going to talk about operational excellence and cover 4 points that we covered last year. Number 1 is the receiving standards. We are now on receiving standards. The old pallets per hour is gone. For the longest time, colleagues had asked about getting incentive for the receiving function. That is now in play. The standards are active as of October 4th of this year, and the incentive is just being tweaked a little bit and will shortly be paid out as well. So that is a win-win for both colleagues and the company. The second point is pallet smoothing. Before, if a pallet had 60 cases and a customer ordered 50, an assembler would have to come in and pick 50 cases. Today, if a customer orders 50 cases and I have a pallet in the rack that has 55 cases, the fork will get the 55 cases, bring it to a pick location, take off 5, and take the 50 cases the customer ordered to the loading dock. So it is a lot more efficient for us operationally and helps us get the work done much more efficiently. Number 3 is the digital phone app for the job bid. Last summer we had a job bid, and instead of exchanging a whole bunch of paper and having HR work for a week to get all of the results for that job bid, we decided to go via phone app so that we eliminated the exchange of paper, and the actual results for the job bid only took about 5 to 10 minutes to get. It was accurate and was a success in 2020, and we plan to do it again in 2021. Number 4 was the improvement of the Bluetooth headsets. For the longest time, colleagues complained about having a wire, and that wire always getting in the way whenever they were picking. So that wire now is gone. We have the Bluetooth headsets, and it's been a success as well.
Hi, I'm Megan Smith. I'm the compliance manager at Maple Grove, and I'm going to give you a compliance update from 2020. So this year the entire warehouse did go accident-free for 30 days, which is awesome for a facility this size. Perishable Nights went 180 days accident-free, and they have had a 43% accident reduction for the year. Grocery Nights has had a 50% accident reduction for the year, which is fantastic as well. Instead of the safety week, we had to celebrate a little bit differently this year, which we did a meal for all colleagues. And we did a kids coloring contest, and we included adults this year, where all prizes were a bike. Compliance audits, the environmental audit, we achieved 100%, which is the first time ever, which we've made our goal for quite a few years. Very proud to say we've achieved it. Health and safety, we came in at an 86% to a target of 85. And the food safety audit was completed virtually this year, and we haven't received a score yet, but we did receive a pass. Year-to-date for accidents, we're sitting at 43 compared to last year, which was 30. So we have seen a 30% increase in accidents, unfortunately, but we do have an accident reduction team working on a plan to amend that. Every year we track our waste diversion for what the facility sends out in terms of recyclable and waste garbage. This year we're sitting at a 90%. Unfortunately, we've had some setbacks in our program this year. Due to COVID, some facilities that took our recycled waste had to shut down. We were sitting at a 92% last year. We've dropped down to 90%, but we do have plans in place to amend this for 2021. Hello everybody, Billy Joe here, Senior Manager of Facilities at Maple Grove Distribution Center. I have the opportunity and the pleasure of speaking to you today briefly about some of the R&M innovation-based projects. So very quickly, we do asphalt repairs every year, not super exciting. We did do the perishable loading area, the TCC building parking lot, and the front entrance. But more interestingly, we've moved to completing a new technology type repair called mastic repairs on asphalt. Essentially, the benefit is that we can do it even now when it's snowing. We don't have to wait for the summer to apply it, and it leaves our asphalt stronger and extends the life of our asphalt. We did a roofing replacement repair project here in 2020, as we do each year. We tackle a small section. This year it was the warm room, cold room area, and we'll look to do another section moving north next year. We did another evaporator replacement project, also super exciting. Essentially what we get to do is take 4 old units out of the system, replace them with 1 new high efficiency unit, and then we take advantage of the fact that we can move that unit away from over the top of the racking to the dock to allow for easier repair and maintenance. And should they leak, we're less likely to lose as much product. So we'll do some of that again next year. We did a dry ice citrus room cleaning project. The idea there was that you can use dry ice to clean without having water, which is a benefit to us. Unfortunately for us, the citrus room dirt combined with the moisture, combined with the dirt, basically said no way to the dry ice. So it did not work on the ceiling in the citrus room. So we'll go back to square one for 2021 and look for the use of water and soap and some good old-fashioned scrubbing. We have, again, this year had the benefit of receiving dozens of new pieces of equipment and batteries. We are fortunate within the network to be identified as a building worthy of brand new equipment. What we do is we will look at our fleet, identify any equipment that might be not at the end of its life cycle, and then we can pass it along to some of the other DCs for use. So new equipment in, new batteries in, hopefully the same for 2021. We did a no-fisk freezer slot scrub steam trial, and we're still in the midst of that project. Essentially, it's a one-man show where you have steam, some freezer soap, some scrubbing power, and some suction power all in one unit, and it'll allow us to very quickly clean slot scrubbing areas and aisles if we want to. So that's ongoing. We've moved to racking repair. So historically speaking, we will lock out an upright. We will unload the locations, and then we'll have a crew come in and remove that damaged racking and replace it with new racking. It's very expensive. It's also very disruptive to the operation. So we've partnered with a company that does racking repairs. An engineer comes in, takes a look at our damage. They will sort of prescribe what kind of repair and make and build kits that are engineer approved. We get the stamped drawings to go along with it, and essentially we end up with a racking system that's stronger than the original, so the capacity and oftentimes goes up for those repairs. Most importantly, it's less of an issue for operations. We can kind of come in during regular hours, do that work, and get out without having to lock down entire aisles. We are in the midst of a Spenergy Universal Sensor Program trial. This is super exciting. Essentially, it's a wireless Bluetooth sensor that can be applied to anything, any equipment that draws any kind of amperage or electricity. So you can put them on high-speed doors, you can monitor how many times they open, when they open, what shift they open on average how long they're open for. We can use all that data to then analyze areas for opportunity. We also have a Spenergy Universal light sensor, an HF file, and this light sensor will automatically dim itself when it's not needed. So those types of things we're working with Spenergy on. We did a successful trial of a Reach Truck lithium-ion battery. I'm sure everybody saw that. The upfront cost of lithium is absolutely there, but there are also performance benefits that come out of using lithium. So we're continuing on with those trials and hope to be the first DC in that network to actually have some in use. We did a autonomous scrubber trial, the Avibot. I'm sure, again, everybody saw that little creature going through the grocery department. That was a great trial. We learned a lot. That Avibot has now moved on to retail, and that trial continues on over in that area.
The grocery dock furnace project, also something that sort of kicked off in the last couple of months here. We were removing the radiant heat that's on both the grocery docks and replacing with high efficiency furnace heat. Lots of efficiency benefits there. Out with the old and in with the new. We do have the new high-speed roll-up door that goes from the warm room to the grocery department. That was a prototype that was built specifically for us. It went well and it is going well. And we'll be looking to implement that type of door throughout the warehouse. As we all know, our high-speed fast folding doors are getting old, and it's time, again, out with the old, in with the new. And lastly, but not least, we have the energy consumption project with TradeForce Tech. Essentially what we're doing is installing electronic expansion valves in all of our refrigeration systems down in the freezer. This allows us to not only monitor the units remotely, we can tell if there are fan issues, heater issues, heat trace issues, but it also allows for a more finesse when we're turning the units on and off. Currently they are an on and off switch. You're either refrigerating or you're not, and it ramps up full speed and it comes down full speed. With this new TradeForce Tech system, it'll work a lot more like your car. It will work through the gears, first gear, second gear, third gear. It will gradually ramp up, and it'll only ramp up as much as you need it. All kinds of energy efficiencies and all kinds of longevity on our refrigeration system. And that is a wrap for 2020 R&M innovation-based projects. Thanks for your time. We look forward to 2021.
Hello Maple Grove family, my name is Mark Mihalik. I'm the Process Improvement Manager for the facility, and I'm here to talk to you guys about an exciting new initiative that we implemented earlier in the fall. It's called the Core Values Program. To frame it up, I just wanted to explain a little bit about the problem that we were experiencing. Over the past year or so, we have generated over 150 watermelon bins full of used pallet wrap that was occupying reserve space in our grocery department. So what we needed to do was come up with a solution to get rid of these cores and use them right to the end. So the opportunity was to create a sustainable process that would eliminate all half-used hand wrap and to get colleagues to use the wrap all the way to the core. The savings for this initiative was strictly environmental and a little bit of labor. Lock out all pallet wrap and other supplies in a caged, secure area, and to create an incentive program to entice you, the colleagues, to use the full roll of wrap. Introducing the Maple Grove Core Values Program. Use your wrap down to the core to find out if you're a winner. If you find a winning core, take it to your senior supervisor to collect your ballot. Each ballot will enter you into a monthly draw for a $150 gift card of your choosing. Thanks to this initiative, we have eliminated the vast majority of leftover plastic wrap on cardboard cores. Thanks to you guys.
Hi, I'm Chris Maltz, Operations Manager of the Perishable Department. Culture is alive and well here at Maple Grove, and I gotta say, I have great gratitude and admiration for everyone in the DC. It was amazing how we came together at the start of COVID. While other companies were shutting down, we were pushing out record volumes with amazing attendance. You could truly feel the camaraderie when you walked the floor. What we did in culture in 2020? Our summer survey engagement score was the highest it's ever been at 77%. Last fall we came in at 72. It wasn't too long ago when we were in the 50s, so it's great to see that score up higher than it has been. We have the Yammer We the Grove community, and we've seen some great posts on there. We had the Positive Yammer Post Contest, the Food Truck Appreciation Day. We also had the drive-in movie at Bingaman's. I know that was a great time as well. And we did the shift premium $2 an hour increase for the perishable and frozen night shifts. We had the back to school attendance award program, and we also reviewed the structure and added more flex job for the students or the folks out there that needed more flexibility in their lives. The Halloween costume contest saw us have 6 winners. We had Easter and Thanksgiving meals to go. Just had the Christmas one, that was fantastic too. We the Grove Unbreakable Chain hoodies for all colleagues. Hiring from within saw us bring on board 3 new supervisors and 1 WMS controller, and Children's Winter Holiday Gift Giving event, which is happening as we speak. Thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Taylor Pike. I'm the Senior Human Resources and Labor Relations Business Partner here at Maple Grove. I've been with Loblaw now a little over 8 months, having started back in March 2020. This is my first opportunity to participate in the annual town hall, so I'd like to take a moment to share a little bit about myself. I completed my undergraduate studies at Western University and then went on to complete a postgraduate certificate in Human Resources Management from Sheridan College in Oakville. On a personal note, I grew up in Nova Scotia and have been living in Ontario the last 25 years. And I currently live in Burlington with my wife Amanda, my son Grayson, and our coonhound Charlie. Having said that, I would like to share with you some highlights and accomplishments from our Human Resources team this year. In regards to recruitment, this has been a very significant area of focus for the business this year. With increased volumes as a result of the COVID pandemic, combined with our work being deemed an essential service, it was extremely important that we maintain sufficient staffing levels to keep up with business demands. Since the beginning of the year, we've received over 15,000 job applications, conducted over 1,000 interviews, and hired more than 750 new colleagues at Maple Grove. When comparing to 2019, we've seen an 8% increase in new hires this year and a 3% decrease in colleagues leaving the business. We've also seen a 52% increase in colleague retention compared to last year, which is really great to see. Also in November, we kicked off the start of using our Workday recruitment module, which has been implemented company-wide. And this is going to help improve our overall recruitment strategy and onboarding process while we move forward into 2021. I'd like to take a moment to thank our HR team, Kelly, Kevin, and Ashley, for their hard work this year in helping us achieve these fantastic results. I'd also like to share with you the results of our 2020 Tell It As It Is employee survey, with the most recent one being held in October. The survey focuses on 4 key areas, including colleague engagement and satisfaction, the effectiveness of our leadership, our focus on providing great service to meet our customers' needs, and finally, on compliance and ethical decision making. So based on the 648 that participated in the survey, our engagement rating was 72% favorable, our leadership effectiveness rating was 75% favorable, our customer centricity rating was 64% favorable, and our compliance and ethics rating was 74% favorable. So overall, these are really great results to see. But of course, we want to see improvement and find ways to improve across the business and in this survey. So as we move forward into 2021, we'll be putting together a volunteer colleague engagement committee that will be tasked with taking a closer look at these results and your submitted comments to establish action plans to help make Loblaw a more enjoyable place to work. And finally, I'd like to thank all of you for your hard work in helping support the business during this very challenging year. It's been a pleasure being a part of the Maple Grove team over the past several months, and I look forward to working with you as we move into 2021. Have a happy and safe holiday season.
Hello everybody, my name is Norm Ford. I'm the Operations Manager of the Frozen Department. So I'm going to be going over some of the high-level Christmas plans for 2020 Christmas and New Year's. So as far as volumes this year, as usual, going to see some very high volumes throughout the 3 weeks of Christmas. In 2019, for week 51, which is starting December 13th, we saw just about 3.2 million cases. For 2020, obviously with some increased volumes for various reasons, we'll see volumes that week in and around the 3.5 million range. And as per usual, the Tuesday we're going to see very high volumes with probably up over 600,000 for the building. Week 52, Christmas week, again some very high volumes, specifically in the first half of the week before leading into the Christmas holiday days. Last year in 2019, we saw 2.2 million for the week. This year we're forecasting in around that 2.6 million range. Again, with the Tuesday of that week, looks like forecast up over 650,000. So New Year's week, it'll be a busy week with the stat holiday that is midweek. So 2019, we saw 2.6 million. For 2020, we're looking at a forecast of 2.7 million. I would say to you that this building is very well staffed at the moment, so we're very well positioned to be able to accommodate that volume. As far as some of the other specialty item plans operationally and otherwise that we'll be implementing in 2020 that some of you will have seen in previous years, so the banana plan and the multi-plan that does need to happen as far as getting bananas to our stores safely. So we have the employee Christmas dinner. We have our annual toy drive that's happening again, helping out some of the local needy children in the area. We have the holiday attendance reward program. Everyone that works their full 40 hours in their scheduled week has a ballot entered for every hour that they've worked. On top of that, there's ballots entered for every hour of overtime that is put in during that week. And these ballots get entered into a draw for some pretty awesome prizes. There's a big screen TV, Apple Watch, day off with pay. Another program that is new and exciting for this year is called the Polka Prize. At the start of every shift, we're doing a draw for some pretty neat prizes as well. This is happening during the full 2 weeks leading into Christmas for 14 days. So there's some gift cards, some random swag. So thank you everyone for a fantastic 2020. Thank you for all your hard work during this holiday season, and I hope you have a great holiday time with you and your families. Thank you.
Now I'm going to go through with you guys some of the COVID things we put in place in our DC. So some of the things we've done at Maple Grove. We set up a machine cleaning station. We purchased an electrostatic headset cleaning machine. It sprays all of our equipment down. We purchased a Clorox 360 sprayer disinfectant unit for all of our machines. Every time you go in for a battery change, you get a spray. Every time the machine goes into the shop, it gets sprayed. We put plexiglass partitions in every location throughout the facility and offices. We implemented easy texting, a real-time texting tool that gets you information that you need immediately. We have protective masks provided to all colleagues. We have reusable masks we've added. We limited spaces in the boardrooms. We've reconfigured our produce procurement office. Microsoft Teams for all meetings. No more in-person meetings, everything's online. Controlled the front desk entranceway. In addition, a third pick zone was added in grocery to reduce congestion in the aisles. We lengthened the pick path also in grocery to reduce the congestion and increase social distancing. We altered and staggered break times to reduce the amount of people in the cafeteria. We've scanned in our clock in, clock out system via a scan device. No more keying in using the terminals. Extra COVID stations were placed in line so that we don't have to line up to sign out. We realigned our receiving desk, our QA offices, our IC offices. We maintained social distancing in our cafeteria via signage and signage on tables and desks as well. These are just some of the items we've done. We've continued with hand sanitizer stations throughout the facility. We've launched a RTO, a return to office app for all office staff. You must fill that out before you come to work that day. Additional supervisors' workstations inside the training room to reduce congestion in the supervisor's office. We did take-home care packages for all of our colleagues to show our colleagues how much we really care. No community spread of the COVID virus within our DC. 3PL high touch point cleaning of all offices. 3PL means a third-party provider that comes in and cleans all touch point areas, handles, sign-in stations, etc. Done regularly, every 4 hours on every shift. Additional janitor on every shift, also cleaning high touch point areas, dock doors, telephones, etc. These are just some of the items that we've done within the facility, and we continue to look to ways to improve and keep you safe every day. Thank you very much. I'm going to pass this off to Daryl Bodden to do 2021 plans. Thank you.
Before we jump into our 2021 plans and turn the page on 2020, we look forward to the challenge ahead of us with Christmas and New Year's execution from a planning perspective. Let's get into our 2021 plans. We're excited to roll out our receiving incentive to our receivers, looking to attempt loader zoning in our grocery department, also looking to revisit the full pallet pick retrieval from our loaders, something we had done in the past. From a flow perspective, there are plans in place to add additional yogurt vendor. We began utilizing the Kronos app for booking floaters and LOAs, and we look to expand with vacation requests. We have plans in place to add additional banana rooms in 2021, therefore there will be a warm room realignment. Also looking to improve colleague retention. Our plan is to do a full cycle recruitment, onboarding, and retention strategy, which will be led by our HR team. As we are always looking at ways to be more efficient, we plan on rolling out empty replen pallet project. We will be adding more customers to our National Customer Connect Gateway app, which allows our cherished customers the ability to share their feedback with the DC folk. Something near and dear to my heart is safety, as we look to improve our accidents by 10%, allow our colleagues to leave the facility the way they came in and enjoy their families. Waste diversion target of 95%. We're working diligently with our banana vendor on eliminating the corners they currently ship on every load that has fiberglass inside of the cardboard, looking for another solution that can be recycled and not placed into our landfill. Lastly, our colleague engagement. We have made great strides over the years, and we look forward to our continuous improvement, attaining our 75% goal through our surveys. Thank you for a great 2020, and we look forward to a fabulous 2021. Thank you and stay safe.
Thank you very much, Daryl. Great work. Thank you, colleagues, for taking the time to review our virtual town hall. Before we end, I would like to share with you a quick video that we put together. This is to depict what we do here each and every day and how our world has changed. Thank you again for everything that you do. Happy, safe holidays to you and your families. Thank you very much. Have a safe holiday.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, 'cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your memories bring back your memories bring back your memories bring back your
It's empty in the valley of your heart. The sun, it rises slowly as you walk away from all the fears and all the faults you've left behind. The harvest left no food for you to eat. You cannibal, you meat eater, you see. But I have seen the same, I know the shame in your defeat. But I will hold on hope, and I won't let you choke on the noose around your neck. And I'll find strength in pain, and I will change my ways. I'll know my name as it's cold again. To fill my time, you take what is yours and I'll take mine. Now let me at the truth which will refresh my broken mind. So tie me to a post and block my ears. I can see widows and orphans through my tears, and know my call despite my faults and despite my growing fears. But I come out of your cave, walking on your hands, and see the world hanging upside down. You can understand dependence when you know their maker's land. So make your sirens call and sing all you want. I will not hear what you have to say, 'cause I